What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to change your brake pads on a Nissan Skyline R33 GTS-T. Now I've listed the steps right here. I will take you through, and here are some of the tools you need for this job. Now, as you can see, I already have my wheel off. I'm not going to show you how to take your wheel off. If you don't know how to take your wheel off, you shouldn't be changing your brake pads. Now, as you can see here, I'm going to be showing you the prongs in the back, the metal prongs, and they slide into the bolts you see with the flathead. So I'm showing you right here where they connect through. All you really have to do is just pull them out, and then the middle section right there you just pull out after both sides are done, and I'll be taking you through that process. Those are the metal bolts right there with the flathead. And it's relatively easy. You just simply take the prongs out the back, and you need a flathead screwdriver to sometimes adjust at the angle of the bolt to see how the prongs come out. I've already done my brakes at this point, so it's relatively easy for me to do. I've got a fresh set of pads right in there. And you just take the middle section out, and boom, you're good. Step one done. All right, the next step is to take the bolts out, and this is relatively easy. You might find some resistance here, but you should be able to get those bolts out. Just remember that middle plate right there, I want you guys to press it down, or else it'll fling out and hit you in the face or something. There you go. And that should come out, but I just took the lower bolt out just in case. There you go. Now your brake pads are exposed right there for you. What you will need to do is you will need to compress the pistons within the calipers. What you'll need for that is either a C-clamp or a big set of pliers. So I'm just showing you a C-clamp right there and my big set of pliers. I've used the pliers for this application here, and the reason I did that was because I found that it was a lot easier for me to use those. Just use a rag or something to push up against the brake caliper so you don't scratch them. Now, after they're pressed in, you should be able to take them out. They might require some wiggling, and you just go ahead and do that. And as you can see, I had a little bit of troubles taking one of the sides out, so I just worked on the other side, and that came out. As you can see, they are brand new, so I'm going to put them back, and we're going to go through the reassembly process. So you just take your bolt and you just slide it through, make sure it goes underneath the clip, and make sure you have the clip this way, not the other way around. And that should just slide through. You might find some resistance, but just push on through. And then you should be able to press it down and hold it down to make room for the other bolt. And that slides right through. Boom, there you go. Oh, just found a little bit of resistance right there. That wasn't matched up. There you go. Now you take your metal clip and you line up the holes on the end of the bolt, and this is why you need the flathead, just to rotate the bolt around. As you can see, mine's a little bit off, so I'm going to use my flathead screwdriver and I'm going to rotate the bolt around. There you go, until the eye of it faces this way. Do the same thing on the other side there. It actually helped a lot recording this, gave me a better angle to see behind there. But for you guys, you might need to stick your head in there just to see. Once that's lined up, you can just fit the prongs right in there. Make sure to do each side and then fit the clip after. I found that worked best for me. Make sure to use the flathead screwdriver to your advantage. Clip on in the middle part, and last but not least, just make sure you tighten it up. So rotate the bolts so that it gets all cinched up and you don't have to worry about that thing flying off when you're doing some gnarly corners or drifts or whatever you want to do. There you go, make sure it's all cinched up. And there you go, your brakes are done.